Better not wake Grandma. It's so rare that she's sleeping soundly. Email. Same thing. Oh, hey you. This is a good time. John, it's been a while. John, hey. No. Even in your current state, you consider how best to appear sunny and approachably busy. Old habits die hard. Hey, John. Yes, I'm here. What's up? Ah, good. Just taking it easy for once. How's life treating you? In his cheerful obliviousness, John could not possibly know how far you've descended since the fall. You know. Busy at school and whatnot. Can't really complain, though. Yeah, that's good. On my way to the city soon. Is remembering we talked about it. That's right. John is stopping in the city before the last leg of his tour in Europe. Back in the fall, he invited you to a live performance by the band Junko at a private publisher event. You were blown away by the suggestion. Of course, that was moments before he tried to kiss you in blatant disregard to your relationship with Daniel. You kind of assumed the invitation was a lie. But do you still want to go to the concert? The thought of John kissing you now at a concert surrounded by accomplished writers is not so bad. Actually, I'd like that very much. But you don't know better after all this time. Don't you know better after all this time? He wasn't forthright with his intentions. You left that party feeling betrayed by him. You were angry. Are you still angry? Yeah. You're still mad about that. It's not like anything was resolved. Even though it's over with Daniel, it showed a lack of respect on John's part. You can't help but think he sees no value in you as a writer, or even as a self-driven adult. You can't tell what's real with him. If not, I understand. Sorry if I made things weird. Daniel's invited too, of course. I doubt he'd want to come. We haven't spoken in a while, so... Aw, no. Sorry to hear that, Mara. Thanks. Them's the breaks, huh? Break-ins are underrated, TBH. They're usually for the best. I know it's best in the long run, but when does it start to feel better? John is silent for a long time. Sorry. Don't mean to be a bummer. You? Never. You say what you feel. I love talking to you. You feel the same. But does John really mean it? How can you know? Choose to believe it. You know he's a liar, but even liars are occasionally shaken by the truth. You want him to mean it? I do too. Glad to hear from you. Huh. Okay, good. Ew. I was afraid that I'd screwed it all up. It's okay. We can start over if you want. Great idea. So, what else is going on? Well, my family... You want John to know just how bad things have been. You want him to speak your sadness in his own words. Can you bring this to him? I can't keep up with school, and I can barely get out of the bed with... He can never see you. He'd never want to. Shit. My minutes are almost up on here. Oh. I won't take up your time then. You ain't taking up shit. If anything, I'm wasting yours. No! I could call if you want. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah? Yes, I'd love that. Great. Give me a minute. John logs off. John Klein is gonna call you. You have just enough time to swallow the massive lump in your throat. Okay, I've got Regis here. You know what year carbs was invented? No? Where are you? At home, just doing nothing on Friday night. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, makes me feel better. Why? Are you required to be doing something? I mean, it's the weekend. Everyone's out. I guess so. When I quit my day job, I stopped thinking about weekends at all. You're so lucky. You think so? Ever stay at a Marriott? No, like the hotels? Yeah, publisher put me up in one. Oh, that's fancy. Listen to this. John redirects his microphone, the unmistakable clamor of an airplane blasts through your receiver. Sounds like a war zone. Nah, just Chicago International. No, wait, Pittsburgh. It's hard to keep track. I mostly go to the airport, the hotel, the event, then back again. Still kind of nice, though, staying in a new place every day. Your mind lights up with memories of upstate campgrounds and Floridian motels. The shape of every pool, hot tub, and sun-dappled lizard playground is embedded in your thoughts. John grunts indifferently as another plane launches overhead. So, Junko. Right. What do you think? Do you want to go? Yeah, I really do, yeah. Man, that's great. This will be so fun. You ever see them live? No. Me neither. I hear they play a lot of the old stuff. Awesome. I'm so excited, John. Me too. I can hardly believe it. You had nothing in your life to look forward to just minutes ago. Suddenly it's all around you like fireflies in a darkening sky. Are you ready? Is this really happening? With John? Andrew and Ariel will be there too, of course. But at some point, somewhere, you and John will find yourselves alone. You have to be careful. You can't let another romance consume you. Adam has shown you how distance can warp one's perception. And from everything with Daniel, you know that physical contact is not and shouldn't be the promise of further commitment. You will not be caught out this time. You will be ready. Wow, it just started storming here. You hear that? Yeah, I hear it. That's nice. Rain makes me think of home. Rains the most in winters. It's the best time to see the mountains. I know what you mean. That's when the tourists clear out. Yeah, exactly. Mist settles over everything. There's perfect solitude. Missed that. I never knew how special it was. Yeah. Rain makes me think of my dad. Rhythm halts in John's breath. He understands. How long's he been gone? Few years. I'm sorry, Mara. It's okay. I'm not sad about it all the time. It just creeps up. There are long stretches where I don't think about it at all. And I remember and I feel bad, like I'd almost forgotten. Things like that you carry around, even when you don't know it. Sad about my dad all the time. Is he dead? No. He just drinks. It's not even him anymore. Oh. And then I go and say things like that. Like what? It's not even him. As if there's some other guy inside that's better than him. I gotta stop thinking of it that way. You inhale deeply inside, not knowing what to say. You hope John can hear. It's almost funny. He doesn't know where I am or what I do. There's no world outside his living room. Suddenly, the brushstrokes of John's environment, so humorously painted in his book, come into closer view. The poverty and despair, from which he draws his sharpest humor, rips through him in turbulent waves. This mutual lack, this familiar pit in John's soul, is too much to bear at this distance. You want to cry the same tears. You want to live in that space in his heart. This went deep, didn't it? Must hear how sad you are. It's alright. I started with the dad stuff. Let's talk about something else, yeah? Sure. You like indie rock, right? Uh-huh. Want to see if you knew this one album? Tells you the name. You're familiar with the artist, but you've never heard any of it before. I've actually listened to a lot of bands who get compared to them. Yeah, and they have a lot of imitators. That stuff's pretty good, too. Amara? Yeah. This album is my favorite. I mean it. It's one of those things that's formed that shape of me. You ever feel that way? Yeah, all the time. That's how I feel about it. Well, now I really want to hear it. I'll send you the files. You should listen next time you're on one of those long train rides. That's exactly what I'll do. Thank you. I'm putting you to sleep, huh? No. My routine's been all weird lately. I'll let you go then. No, don't go yet. John? Yeah? Nothing. Just seeing if you were there. I am. John sends you the album. The next morning you burn it to CD, almost missing your train in the process, and start playing it as you walk out the door. It's your last work shift for the year. The train platform is slicked with ice, but the air is tranquil, almost warm in its stillness. You have not seen the sun in some time. You realize this now. The last song ends before your train meets the station. For the rest of the trip, you sit in the whispering friction of your headphones. You remain in your seat as the train arrives. You haven't moved, yet you can hardly catch your breath. So painful are the tracks in succession, a howling barrage of dysfunction and despair. And yet there is also grace, growing in rare and hidden corners, exploding in sound wherever its surface is brushed. The album radiates love and longing, a desperate, mournful love, one that has already flourished and seen the light, only to be snuffed out forever. You see John's sadness all at once. You can see what you can be to him. It's as if you yourself are the ghost in these songs, the missing piece, a long-dead love that he once knew, one that can never be found. Your body takes shape only in his memory. You want him to know you're real. You want to show him you're still alive, that no amount of sorrow can overwhelm the truth. It's still possible to feel this way. You can still be animated by love. There's that word again. You know better than that. You've written this story before. Don't be so quick to capture and study this feeling. Let it pass through. Whatever this is, you won't let it frighten you. You will find the good in it. You can be someone better for John. Something has changed in you. It's as if you've seen the worst of yourself and have made a frank assessment. You don't need to be this way. Your limbs can be lighter. Your chest is not made of lead. It's still possible to feel another way. You don't need to sit here inert, wasting, wondering why. The Junko show is tomorrow. You'll be meeting John in the city. You're going to be better today. 3 egg sandwiches, 2 coffees, and a large OJ. Thanks. So, is the Gas X extra strength in the bag? Say it again. The Gas X extra strength? It's for Grandma. Ah, here it is. Thanks. She'll be happy because it's for her. Right. And the condoms? Oh, right. What size do you need? You're just about to shrink into the shape of one of your father's prized root vegetables. I don't know. Any guesses? Regular. Here you go. Thanks. For Grandma, right? Yeah, dude, it's for Grandma. Have a good day. Despite it all, I think I will. Let's go home. Ugh. Mara, I've been on hold for 40 minutes. I have to get through. Ooh. Been trying all week. Can you help get Grandma ready? Sure. Thank you, dude. You're a lifesaver. Her clothes are laid out right here. Alright, gal, let's get dressed. Your mother helps me with that. Well, today's mom's busy. It's baby Mara to the rescue. I'll wait for your mother. She's gonna be a while. I said no, dear. Well, if you say so. Okay. Mom? Hold on. Yes! She said she doesn't want my help. She says that to me 50 times a day. Can't force her. She can't be in charge of whether or not she gets help. We need to decide for her. Seems awfully unfair. Huh. Mom mumbles something you can't quite hear before returning to her phone call. Grandma, I simply must help you. Okay, here I go then. Would you rather a nurse did this every day? Someone else? Yes, give me a nurse. Well, I can't really afford that, so... And why would you suggest it? Boy, Grandma called your bluff in record time. After a few disorientating weeks in the hospital bed, he feared she was slipping away. A strange relief to do battle with her sharpened mind. Damn, this is a good bra. Functional but revealing on all the right places, wouldn't you say? You think my knockers will look good? Look this good when I'm your age? Impossible. Are you losing pace with you? Mine are 1 inch from the floor. Don't ever be this age. I'm not trying to, but I keep slouching toward it. You look good today, Grams. Uh-huh. Mean it, your hair's got a nice bounce. Your mother washed it last week. And this outfit is great, one of my favorites of yours. Thank you. I haven't seen it in a while. It was packed away from the move. Really? How much of your clothing is still in boxes? Most of it. Sheesh, let's get it out today. Don't trouble yourself. Yeah. You know what? All these boxes are troubling me. We can't live like this anymore. It's too much work to unpack them. Grandma's about to remind you she's moments from death and that you could save yourself a lot of trouble just waiting for her to drop. Despite the odds she's laid out, in her presence you've collected quite a few of the milestones she'd promised to miss. Mastery of the 2-week two baby teeth falling out, your bat mitzvah, your high school graduation. Fact is, you stand before her a full-grown woman and she's still trying to shit on you. You're tired of waiting for the inevitable when there's plenty of fully inevitable misery in this room. I don't need you to agree. I'm just gonna unpack some things, okay? Whatever you like, dear. That's right. Should actually make a manual save. These boxes are filled with Grandma's kitchen items. They'll have to be unpacked, but not today. Her clothes are more pressing. On to you and Mom. We'll find Grandma's clothes in there. Both Grandma's books and records. You're sure she'd love to have them out, but there's only so much you can do today. Where'd her clothes be? Must be the boxes of clothes Grandma was talking about. Unpack? Yeah. Here we go. It's not pretty, but access to Mom's tchotchkes isn't the top priority right now. Maybe this will make Grandma feel a little more at home. A little organizing sure does make a difference in your mood. It's true. Email, still the same thing. Wait. A few minutes to shave off the majority of spam. When you're done, there are about 30 emails requiring your actual attention. The This process has been exhausting, but at least you've gotten somewhere with it. Maybe the next time you'll actually answer some of these. Right. Excellent post. Right? You've all but given up on this one. You haven't felt the spark to revisit in some time. Maybe you never will. It's too frustrating to be optimistic at this point. You just can't think about it right now. Message? Let me at least see anyone you talk to. In fact, you see a few people, Theo, for instance, who you would rather avoid. Briefly say your sass away like the coward you are before locking off entirely. Your grades for the semester have been posted. They've actually been posted for a few days now. You've been avoiding them. Oh no, you failed literary criticism. This is exactly why you hadn't looked. You knew some shit like this would happen. Damn it, Perkins. Why do you have to be so cold? It's an elective too. This should have been an easy A for you. It's true that in the final weeks, the quality of your work took a tumble. Attendance was poor and you failed to submit at least one project. Shit. Is this gonna cost you your scholarship? Oh no, it just might. What have you done? You've ruined everything, taken out loans for nothing, made waste of yourself. Never had a chance, did you? This was a foregone conclusion. It was just a matter of when you'd turf out completely. How on earth can you break this to Mom? After assuring her for weeks that everything was fine. You kind of grown to rely on Mom's own distracted misery, but easy as she is with Grandma, it was easy for her to believe you, at least for a while. She'll have to know you can't just... Well, I could just stop going to school without telling Mom. If you kept commuting to the city, that would throw Mom off the trail, at least for a while. You'd spend your days at libraries and bookstores making notes for your writing. The rail pass costs money, and without the enrollment it sucks, you'll lose your job. Damn it. Maybe you could work part-time at a restaurant in the city? That would pay for the ride, and then... You just have to keep this up for the next 2.5 years. Maybe it's not too late. If Perkins would consider changing your grade even to a D, it might rescue your GPA. You'll have to reach out to him immediately. Alright. Right. Beg for a D. Right. Dear Mr. Perkins, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing because I noticed I got a failing grade for the class. Should probably give Perkins a reason why your performance has slipped. What would you like to blame? My commute, social... death, family crisis. I mean, it is a family crisis, right? Take distractions. For good measure, you better give Perkins a second excuse so he really knows how much you want to pass. And... movies... distractions. I don't know if distractions would be good, but we'll do it. Family crisis and distractions. Yes. Sadly, because of an unexpected crisis in the family, I've had little time for schoolwork. Additionally, I found myself distracted and unable to concentrate this semester. Given the circumstances, is there any way I can receive a passing grade for the class? Thank you for your time. Sent. You open your inbox and wait. It's all you can think to do right now. To your surprise, Perkins responds within minutes. He must have already been on his desk. Catching up. You'll have to get to this email later. It requires more brainpower than you have at the moment. I checked the email from Perkins. Grades. That's fine. Please submit your essay by tomorrow. Perkins doesn't acknowledge any of the reasons you gave for missing the assignment. It's like he barely read what you said. It's like he's only giving you another chance out of... oh shit, he's giving you another chance. I can't believe it. You're not screwed after all. This is a miracle. I Opportunity is an opportunity. Don't stress over the reasons. You better take it seriously while you can. One day. Of course, you haven't read Bartleby the Scrivener yet. You'll have to track down a copy as soon as possible. And to actually write the thing. That's a small price to avoid catastrophe. Catastrophe. Lockout. What if it is in here? Ask Grandma about no. Grandma, look! What's that? Your clothes, I set them up over there. Oh, in the middle of the room? Well, for now, it's the only place we can get at them easily. I don't want to burden you with my things. Well, that's too bad, because they're all coming out. Final placements, aluminum cookware, photos of people at the beach, and Popeye-looking swimwear, filling the house with it. Your mother wouldn't like that. She'll get used to it. We're still moving in, after all. We'll make this stupid box a home. All right, Mama. This is Mom's bedroom. Need to find book. Our room looks so much better without that giant box in the middle of the floor. Now I haven't started cleaning. You could easily keep going. On the other hand, for the first time in a while, you actually feel like reading. You could just as easily down the book, maybe even two. You'll have to decide what your priorities are today. I wanna... This was like a box of Grandma's books, right? And I can't... It's not letting me in. Yeah, it's not letting me into her stuff again. Boo. I need to find that... Because I don't have... Save it. Love to never see this mess again. If you just spent a little time setting up your bookshelf, you could be rid of these boxes. Clean your room. It may exhaust some of your time and energy to read today. Is that what you want? Must clean. Whew, you might have gotten carried away, but boy, was it worth it. You haven't actually seen this part of the floor since you moved in, and you've nearly forgotten about some of these objects. It does your heart well to see them on display and ready for use. It's up to you to cherish them. The shelf collects all the books. A few of them downright stink. Got enough organized for now. Next to the shelf is a rack of CDs, a form of media, blah, 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 blah. Feel great to unpack these. For books. I'm gonna load. What happens if I clean this side? Let's clean. Difference that makes, you unpack tidy the whole side of the room. So I pulled your old desk out from the garage. This chair is currently being used in the living room, but start right. Books can do some actual work in here. Knuckle Bunny from bottom of the trinket box. I think I can do like one thing and then I also need to find that book, right? Hold on. Alright. It knows way more about your life, know the others further. I know where to go. The city. Does everyone want to take a trip to the city, like for the holidays? Can't do that, dear. Look at me, I can't walk. In the wheelchair. Give it around. Where do they go? Shopping. Emma grunts and returns her attention to the TV. need to find that book. What if I browse the internet for it? Aha! Now that the dust on your grading crisis has settled, it occurs to you that a copy of Bartleby the Scrivener may exist online. Digital Alexandria's online archives appear to have a couple of Melville books, but you don't see the one in question. There's a section on the website's forums dedicated to title requests. Maybe someone there has a copy? You dash off a request for the book. This community seems pretty active. It's possible someone will respond today. Till then, you better get on with your day. You don't want to waste newfound energy. Alright. So we asked. Let's go clean that bookshelf again. Yes. Clean! And carry away. Yada, yada. Alright. Let's check again. Internet, browse. My response to your request for Bartleby the Scrivener. Not yet, at least. You'll have to check back later today. Go out. Let's unpack this side. Energy. Yes, let's clean. By the rune. Yada, yada. Let's check the internet again. There's a sandwich on the table for you, dear. Oh, cool. You didn't have to unpack the clothes. I would have done it. Is this Mom's way of admonishing you for cluttering up the living room? You won't be taking the bait, though. No problem. It was nothing. Not sure how I'll get to my plates. Pretty sure the first bush was in office the last time Mom used those plates. You feel your stress rising. It's just temporary, Mom. It'll all get settled. I like it there. Thanks for lunch? Of course. Come here, Tata. So beautiful. She is. Even with this misshakers on the lip. Mom, it's just jewelry. Yeah, Grandma, it's jewelry. I know. She's a woman, Michelle. When did she grow up? I don't know. She was always beautiful, even as a child. But now, I know. Alright, you two. The idea has never seemed more laughable. Your appearance has fallen so low on the list of already neglected priorities, you've hardly bothered to get dressed. Lately, you've avoided even looking in the mirror. John wouldn't want to see you so sad. Grandma can find a reason to look her best. Surely you can too. A little cleaning yourself up wouldn't hurt, would it? But I need to know! The book. The book! Browse. No responses, you'll have to check back later.